today I wanted to do an update. I think this is 2 weeks out, I believe, from when I got the Warrior Poet Society IFAK, the ankle IFAK. Sure, I've been wearing it pretty consistently. There have been some times I have not been wearing it, but enough that I think I can have an idea so far of what I like and don't like about it, and then what I want to change about it. For comparison, I brought my pistol ankle holster with nothing in it for YouTube. So what have I thought so far? It's been nice. The first thing that I noticed really quick, if you remember from the little white box video I did, on here I did, let's see how that goes. This little spot in this one was where I put the A-strap, the elastic bandage. That lasted, I think, maybe half a day, and it was too much. Like, as soon as I took it out, it was a whole different thing. I still keep the small magazine in here for the Ruger EC9S, I think is the right one. But the A-strap was it was too much. Additionally, one thing I wanted to point out, so the ankle holster that I use is from Galco. One thing that is super comfortable with this is here and here is elastic, and it gives just that extra little bit of movement. One thing I noticed is when I was sitting, so driving in the car specifically, this one, it gave a little. So when I moved my foot or my calf, it didn't feel like it wasn't digging into that spot. I tried short ankle socks, and then I also tried the longer. I've got some just normal calf socks, and no matter what I was using them on, wearing this with, it felt fine. It rode a little bit, as they do if you wear it with a sock, because it's going to ride a little bit and move. This one has no elastic, and I noticed the afternoon that I was going to start wearing this, when I would go to move the gas pedal with my shoe, it would rub right where the articulation is between your shin and your foot. And I rotated it a few times. So I took it, and so this is what it's like when it's when it's closed. So you've got it closed, and then all the way around, just to kind of recap. Let's see how I can do this without me. There we go. Okay, so here was the A-strap, the elastic bandage. That's just the magazine. Here is the NPA gauze and 2 chest seals, the vented chest seals. And then here are your shears. And then this one is your cat tourniquet, and the pair of gloves that comes with it. So what I tried is I tried rotating it. So I would try different orientations around my ankle, and my ankle holster I like on my left leg, because it keeps the pistol on the inside, because just over the years I've learned it bumps into stuff. It's just easier when I've been practicing and training. It's easier for me to go down on to kneel down and to grab with my right hand, so when I come up, it's just that one smooth motion coming up. So I tried moving this on my right leg a few different ways, and I've tried like shears in front, which actually felt pretty comfortable. You wouldn't think it, but then it was the same thing. It was rubbing toward the bottom. The cat, for me, it definitely needed to be on the interior of my calf, or on the back, which, if that's the case, then that would put the magazine on the front, kind of riding on your shin. But that would put the more sorry, cows. That would put the more bulky chunk here on the interior. And that worked pretty well. And it seems like it kind of fits in that spot. But it was the same thing. When I would move, I could feel it just wanting to sit, which is good. Like if you're gonna do some training and run with it, you don't want it moving. That being said, the Galco pistol holster, I mean, I haven't done like sprinting with it because I don't really sprint, but I've done jogging with it to try it out when I've been practicing a long time ago. And it did move a little bit, but I'd rather have that little bit of movement in the rare occasions I'm going to be jogging than really rigid. So that's the only thing I would really change on here. The Velcro has been really nice. It's been really secure. It's been really comfortable. And these pants that I'm wearing, they're kind of like I'd say like church pants, sort of. They're like business casual. I've been doing Stitch Fix for the last year, and because I'm just terrible at buying clothes, I just don't like buying clothes. So these are some of the Stitch Fix. They have a little bit of give in it, and with this on and my ankle holster, it prints if you're looking for it. But even me looking in the mirror, it looked like it was just the normal pants. The other thing that I like too is, and these aren't baggy, like these pants you can see, let's see if I can go back further, you can see that they're just normal pants. What was nice with this seems really thick. You know, I mean, this seems like it's a lot of stuff. But when I put it on, when I sit down and get up, like in the car or on the couch or something, I don't have to pull my pant legs back down. It's not like it goes down then rides up. It sits really well. You can move, and as long as you're not, playing with it, like if you're doing like a holster carry, it's the same thing. Like you just stop touching it, then no one's gonna pay attention. And it was really nice. There's been a little bit of stitching that's frayed, but I mean, that's gonna happen. It's just, I'll trim it I'm gonna give another probably month or two when it frays out a little bit, and then just trim it, because that'll probably be it, just from my experience with stuff like that. But it's been nice. I think what I'm gonna add to it, because of these two, like I mentioned in the other video, on both sides, which is very well closed. On both sides, there's like a little Velcro wallet. So let's do this side so you can see a little better. So this is the wallet chunk. So it comes down to this seam here. So you got like, that much space. And then on this side is the same thing. It is a little Velcro wallet style, but it's a lot deeper. So it comes all the way down to this seam right here. So you've got, I mean, that's a good chunk right there, and then it tapers to right there. And I like the idea of a little cache. I'm trying to still decide what I'd like that to be. I think 20's too big. Maybe some 1s and a 5, something like that. Also just some Band-Aids. It would be nice, just from, it's just a good thing to have. It helps with hot spots. You can cover things up with it. You can put it on to hold something together. Band-Aids have some good flexibility on some stuff. I can't think of anything too much else I would add. John Lovell on his has a little escape and evasion set up in there with some stuff. Maybe at some point, but I'm really trying to go minimalistic with a bunch of stuff. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll do another recap at some point in the near future, maybe this summer.